MrGaleer, the kings of the ring. Dropkick the Commute, we're just getting started still. Mufussy and Galeer.
God, you sound like shit.
I sound better than I did. Hello and welcome to Dropkick the Commute, where I still sound like shit and Crown Jewel was fucking ass.
Wow.
I'm joined by MrGaleer, per usual,
Hey.
in the car.
I don't know what you did, but now I'm also getting sick.
Bro, I'm
So,
getting everyone
thanks.
sick. Steve is sick. Everyone's sick. Listen,
Yeah, thanks.
I don't know what the fuck happened.
You got me sick last time,
I know. I started
and you did it again through the podcast.
through the computer, through the podcast.
Yeah, what
I
the
started
fuck?
dying. Thursday, I could not speak. Friday, I
true.
was just dead in my bed most of the day.
You sound right now. You sound like you sound pretty banged up.
Yeah, I'm recovering. My voice is still bad, but like I feel fine, you know. But I don't know what happened because I got sick. I started dying, and then all I wanted to do was watch wrestling and be happy. And Crown Jewel was dog shit. So here we are.
They didn't do that. No, it got a B+.
That astounds me. Bleacher Report, we gotta talk.
We gotta have a conversation.
Whoever writes these reviews, who is this? Chris Mueller. We're gonna have you on the podcast and talk about your ratings
I
here.
gotta know.
Because somehow Bleacher Report gave Halloween Havoc a D minus and Crown Jewel a B plus. Crazy to me.
It's just because of the people on it, man.
I guess, dude.
I don't know. It's all about the spectacle, right?
Yeah.
Well,
it was a spectacle. The
we
diamond of
knew
the
it.
desert or whatever.
Yeah, we knew it was gonna not be good. Yeah, I have a lot of thoughts. I think just overall, I was like, man, like I watched it late. I knew the day of. I knew it was gonna be bad, and then you told me it was bad, and I've been honestly, I've been putting it off, and I watched it today, and I was just like, man,
This is
I
bad.
really don't want to watch this.
Yeah. Nothing on the talent. The talent did great. A lot of the
No.
matches were
Well,
like...
that's how these Saudi shows almost always go. You know, the King and Queen of the Ring wasn't bad, but it wasn't good either. It's just like they always have this like a wannabe like WrestleMania aspect to them.
Yeah.
Because like in a way it is for like the people in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. So, you know, like they don't very often get they don't go there for
Right.
shows.
Yeah.
You know, so of course they're gonna beef them up and make them as like insane as possible. That's why we got like the Undertaker versus Goldberg and Kane, the Brothers of Destruction versus DX. Of course, those are all bad matches, but then they'll give us like, you know, I guess dream matches maybe, like Logan Paul versus Cody Rhodes. You could have put anyone against him, but they put Logan Paul in that spot because, one, he's a draw like worldwide, and you know Saudi Arabia is gonna go crazy for that match because it's Logan Paul and Cody Rhodes. This one in the same way, it's like champions versus champions is a big draw, but I think in the same way this didn't feel like a super spectacle like they always try to do. It just was a normal pay-per-view.
The thing with King and Queen of the Ring is at least it had stakes. Like, you got, like, you obviously you won the tournament, but this year you also got a title shot. So
Yeah, and now both those people are champions.
yeah, so it had stakes to it. But this is, okay, champion versus champion, they win the title, but they don't even get to take the title home.
Well, yeah, and we knew that was going to happen. Well, I remember I said something like they don't even like show it on TV, like they win a trophy or a whatever, and then and then they forget about it. And they made it a point on this one to say that the trophies will stay here and they'll go home with a ring.
Yeah.
Which is goofy as hell. Don't get me wrong, I like the concept. I think it should have been a concept for a brand new type of show. Like they should, if anything, it should have been like a new pay-per-view that they were going to do every year, or back when Crown Jewel first started, that's when they should have debuted it, because we had no prior expectation of what Crown Jewel looks like.
Right.
I guess on that topic, we can talk about those matches first, just because,
the two champion versus champion ones.
Yeah, I feel like I can gloss over a lot of it. I can gloss over this whole card in fucking record time, dude.
Yeah. I can too. I literally, when I'm saying I don't care about it, I literally don't care about this show.
This is the poopy episode.
Yeah.
The poop. What was it? The
poopy podcast.
Yeah. So,
starting off with Liv Morgan and Nia Jax, one thing that pissed me off was they kept showing that clip of Triple H going, "We are going to have definitive winners," and all this stuff. And then you have Liv Morgan and Nia Jax have so much interference.
Yeah.
So much interference.
That match should have ended in a DQ.
Yeah.
The part where Raquel, blatantly pulled Nia Jax down on the ropes
The
right in
ref
front
didn't
of the ref.
see it.
The ref was looking directly at her, bro. But and I love Raquel, but this is the second time now that's happened where she I don't know, someone missed their cue. Either it was the ref or Raquel. I don't really.
Yeah.
Both have involved Raquel, so and then the Tiffany spot, I get it, but I think it's it's just beating a dead horse.
Yeah, because they did the same exact thing. Dude.
They did the same thing at Bad Blood or whenever it was.
Honestly, this is when Tiffany should have gotten it. They should have, Liv should have won the match, or Nia should have won the match, give them the Crown Jewel title, and then Tiffany runs out and cashes in.
I think Liv winning is the perfect setup for her, because then she does it while Nia Jax is out.
Right.
And honestly, it was partially the reason why, she lost, because of Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah.
So I wonder if they're going to end up just doing one of those things where she just gives Tiffany a match and that's her Money in the Bank match.
Maybe.
They've done it before where it's just the cash-in is announced ahead of time.
Yeah.
And it's this whole thing. But, yeah, I have not much to say about this. I didn't realize, I predicted earlier that Rhea Ripley was going to cost her a match. I didn't realize she got injured and she's out now. So
they wrote her off on NXT.
Right.
But then she did have a legitimate injury to her orbital socket or something. And
It's
that was
Bryan Danielson.
Supposedly from a headbutt on Raw.
Yeah.
So
broke her face.
Yeah, literally broke her face. But yeah, so Rhea was out of here. But we had also Dominic Mysterio come in to try and slide the briefcase in and get it out of the way, and it was just, there was so much interference here.
It was a mess.
Yeah, and good for Liv for winning, but also it's the cash-in spot was just weird timing. Raquel was weird timing. It was just all over the place.
Again, did not care a whole lot for this whole thing, but it is what it is. I liked Cody and Gunther a whole lot better.
Yeah, I did too. And I also liked Gunther wanted to win this match, and he also called his spot during the kickoff show. He called his spot. He's like, I am going to end this match with the sleeper. And
yeah, I like that.
I like that too. And he became, super heavily reliant on it. Made it look like Cody was going to tap out. Gets in the sleeper again, and then he rolls over and pins. He does a bridging pin, which I thought was good. I like the finish. I liked the match. It was very physical. We had a lot of Cody cutters, disaster kicks, bunch of chops from Gunther, and it was your typical Gunther match, and it was good. But again, it's just okay. The stakes are nothing here, and they're not gonna care about this.
Yeah, and they didn't say it till after that match. that the belts were. I don't think that. Did they say it after the Liv match that the belts were staying, or did they not say it till the very end?
Well, they said it on the kickoff show. They did say it on the kickoff show, and they might have said it at the beginning, but I'm not positive.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Just again, yeah. The lack of stakes really dumps it down, and then I liked the ending to the match. I was very nervous. I'm over Cody. Like, I'm over Cody not being able to win with just one crossroads. He should be able to win with one crossroads.
Yeah.
Like, what happened to that, you know? And that, like, I like the triple crossroads, and like when he faced Roman, that made a little more sense because you kind of knew. It's like a double-edged sword. You knew, like, Roman wasn't going to go down to one crossroads because he's better than Cody. Right? With Gunther, it's like, part of me is like, he should be taken out with one crossroads, but at the same time, it's like, oh, well, he's not going down to one crossroads. He must be pretty good. But I also just don't like the triple crossroads spot because your finisher's no longer protected. I think a lot about Baron Corbin and the End of Days and how, like, I'm pretty sure, like, only two people have ever kicked out of the End of Days.
Yeah.
Also, rest in peace, Baron Corbin got released.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I liked how this ended, though, because I was fully expecting him to go for the 3 crossroads, and I really didn't want to see it, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I like a win like this in this situation because he used, like, the thing that Gunther said he was going to win with.
Yeah.
So.
I do want to say, too, the crowd was good. I'm excited to see how they are on Raw as well. Like,
oh, they're doing it Raw in Saudi Arabia, too?
Yeah. They taped it earlier today, obviously.
Yeah.
But they did tape Raw, and Raw's in Saudi. I like the crowd. A lot of people hate the vocal crowds, but I love them, man. Like, that's what they're there for. That's who they're performing for. So, anyways, yeah, these 2 matches, I don't know. I genuinely don't have too many thoughts about them. This was just such a whack pay-per-view for me. PLE.
Yeah, I think Cody is definitely match of the night for me. Honestly, I really wanted I was super excited for Kevin Owens and Randy.
Yeah, and then it didn't fucking happen.
And then it didn't happen. And at first I thought the match had started, but the match didn't even start.
No.
Like, I thought it was going to get thrown out as a DQ, but it just was like, it didn't even start because they were just beating. Like, I like it from, like, a blood feud perspective. I don't know. Why not just have the match?
Triple H really doesn't want to go over that 5-match rule.
I know, dude. I was like, oh, wow, 6 matches. That's crazy.
6 matches. Oh, wow. Oh, let's not have one. It's like, okay, man. Like, huh? Like, they should have done fucking what they did a couple PLEs ago. I forget what show that was at, but when, like, it was at Backlash, I think, in France. When they had the Bloodline come out, and then they had Randy, Kevin, and someone else, not Cody, come out, and it just turned into a no DQ match. You know what I'm talking about? Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
I think I want to say it was for Backlash.
I thought that was. Yeah, you're right. Who was the third person in that?
I don't know.
I'm trying to remember.
It wasn't Cody because it was.
He had
the match with AJ. Unless it was just Randy and Cody. Or Randy and Kevin, I mean.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't remember. But anyway, that's what they should have done here. Like, come out and, they're fighting. Okay, turn it into a fucking no DQ. Like,
yeah.
They want to fight so bad anyway. It was goofy. It was goofy.
Can I run into Whole Foods real quick?
Yeah. All right, let's go back to the beginning, MrGaleer. Bloodline versus Bloodline.
We gotta start somewhere.
Yeah. I didn't care about this. I genuinely didn't.
Yeah, I mean, I'll even go as far to say I didn't even care when Sammy showed up.
Yeah?
There was, like, no... Okay, so, like, I did not feel any sort of excitement when Sammy showed up. The crowd was excited, but I did not feel any sort of way about it. And
Yeah.
I think that was just because, like, I knew it was going to happen, and, like, this match just was nothing.
I'm going to be honest. There was a moment there. He's staring at Jay with the chair around his neck. I wanted Sammy to turn.
Really?
Because we saw that moment on Raw where he's talking to Solo in the parking lot, and he's staring at him, and then he like goes to fake hug Solo, and then, you know, takes him out, just fucking suplexes him across the ring. I really think it would have been cool if Sammy turned.
That's like one more against the Bloodline than who do they have? Or the old Bloodline, I should say.
Exactly. I don't know. Figure it out. There's a lot of people.
We'll figure it out because you
I
want...
don't-
Yeah, like who?
I
Yeah,
don't-
name some.
I
Name
don't
some.
have the answer. Just fucking put Cody with him. He's never going to escape from them anyway.
Stop! No.
You need to accept it.
It's not funny. Stop.
He's going to be tied with the Bloodline until he loses that title.
No.
Fucking put Cody in there, man.
You're fucking tapped.
I'm
You're not serious, right?
serious in this case.
No.
In this case, I'm serious.
No, because... And then, not only are you doing that, but you're throwing a championship into the mix, and we don't need to do
Does the
that.
title matter right now anyway?
That doesn't make it okay.
They're not going to recover, bro. I'm telling you.
Okay, well, this is not the answer. Yeah, but this is not the answer to that. You're referring to it as like this is the only way.
McGaleer, who is going to be the next person to have the WWE Championship?
I don't know.
Roman Reigns and or
No.
The Rock. Yes.
Oh my God! Then give it to The Rock. Don't give it to Roman. I don't
And
know.
then Roman's gonna win in that Mania, bro.
I don't know. Don't throw Cody into the mess. I just hate this. I fucking hate this idea that you have that
I have to be pessimist sometimes.
Yeah, but like that cannot be the only way for all that to happen. Whose side is he gonna be on? And
Cody?
then who's gonna be on the other? Yeah.
Cody's gonna be on Roman's side.
And
For
then
War
who's
Games.
who's the fifth on the other side?
It's only gonna be 4v4. I read a thing, supposedly.
It's only gonna be 4v4. They already have 4. They have Sammy, Roman, and the Usos.
Sammy is fuck.
your,
I was
your
fantasy
logic is
booking
flawed.
it in reality. I've gone too deep.
Oh, you want in the reality where he turns on them?
Yeah.
You already gaslit
Well,
yourself
and
into
he
thinking
already-
Sami Zayn's a
He
heel.
accidentally kicked Roman, so maybe they won't even want him in War Games.
Stop. Yeah. They're gonna...
They're just saying, we don't even
kicked me.
want you now. Go with Solo, bitch. Oh, man. Anyway, who cares? This shit sucks.
What'd you think about the women's tag? I thought it was alright.
It was okay. They did what I hate, bro.
Huh?
They did the fucking dumb Fatal 4-Way rules. There was a moment where the ref didn't even know who was legal.
Yeah.
She didn't
That's-
know. Just have a Fatal 4-Way. Please, tornado tag. I'm getting stressed. My voice is going to get fucked again.
It ends up turning into that anyways.
Yeah, I know, but you still have the overarching rules, man. Where the dumb tag moments.
Did you see that clip of Io and Kyrie trying to hype out the crowd when Lash Legend and Jakara came out?
Yeah.
Because no one knew who they were.
Yeah, they did not care.
Oh, I hated that because they looked so good.
They
I thought
did.
they looked better than anybody else. In
Yeah,
this
they were
match.
great.
Also, Lash against Jade, like she is massive.
Yeah.
She is like big, strong woman.
Yeah. All of
It
them.
was a good match. They did a lot of cool stuff. Like this is a match I actually kind of like paid attention to because I was interested in seeing what they could do and if people would like how people would react to them.
Yeah. There was a few funny moments with Chelsea Green and Piper Niven too, which we expect, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, this match was decent. You know, I don't feel as negatively as at this one as I do at the others, so they did something right. Seth Rollins and Bronson Reed, like,
Oh, I forgot about that too.
again, it was all right. It was good. I did like the end here where Seth fucking stomped him like a million times. Seth ended up winning, but then Bronson got back up after the match, and Seth was like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
Yeah, he pretty quickly no-sold that, and it was great.
Yeah, so you know, it doesn't make Bronson look weak at all. It doesn't make him look like a bitch. Like, he got up, and Seth visibly was like, "Holy shit!"
Do you think they're gonna run it back?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I don't know what. I feel like the next one they should do some kind of stipulation, but yeah.
A Monsters Ball match.
Yes. Yeah, I think they're definitely gonna run it back though, and they're gonna have another one for sure.
You know who should stop running it back though?
Oh, Andrade and Carmelo Hayes.
Yeah. The only thing you really need to see in this one is the ending, in my opinion.
Agreed.
Because it was a cool spot, and it was the viral spot of the match.
Agreed. I was watching this. I'm gonna say it. I didn't give two fucks. You had this match 7 fucking times.
Yeah, throwing LA Knight and it doesn't make it really much different.
And it's just like, it goes into what we've already talked about, where WWE saw like, oh my god, people loved Andrade and Carmelo Hayes. Let's have a 7-match series and then have it for the title with LA Knight. No! We don't need 7
And then what? Like,
matches.
what if one of them won the title? Are they gonna keep running it back?
Right.
Like 7 more times?
rematch, just pass it between these 3. And look, like, Andrade and Carmelo, both fucking incredible, man. Like, they're great. They do some crazy spots. They're entertaining to watch. But when, like, the first match was good, the second one they upped the ante, the third one I was like, okay, I don't know. And then literally the next 5 times I didn't care.
Have they really faced 7 matches?
Yeah, they had 7 fucking matches.
That's like 2 months worth
Yes.
of matches.
Yeah, 7.
That's kinda
and then
crazy.
This was the 8th match.
That's crazy. I feel like they haven't. But I know they have.
Because it got so stale, it was just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't care a whole lot, but you know, LA Knight retained was the point of this.
Do we have anything else to say about this PLE?
Did you do predictions or no?
I didn't do predictions, no, because you did the solo.
Man, that's funny. Maybe I could have won the DTC.
I'm so sorry. I had the
That should be considered a forfeit.
I had the Tiffy Sniffles.
Tiffy Sniffles? You should forfeit the title to me since you didn't predict.
No. I had the Tiffy Sniffles.
Oh, got it. So that just like...
It's actually in the contract that you made me sign.
That absolves you of any...
Yeah, if we're sick and cannot...
disqualification.
Yeah, if we're sick and cannot defend the title, then you automatically have a 30-day extension on your next defense.
A 30-day extension?
Yeah, until the next PLE.
Oh, great.
Because you have to defend it at least once a month, you know?
Yeah.
So.
Well, I'm sure we'll have like a pay-per-view next week or something.
No, we've got what the fuck do we have? Full Gear on the 23rd, and then Survivor Series on the 30th.
The 30th.
God damn.
And then we got Saturday night's main event, right?
Oh yeah, when is that?
I don't know when it is. I think it's December.
Yeah, and then World's End.
And then Wrestle Dynasty. Segway!
And then Royal Rumble. Oh, sorry. Yeah, go back. Wrestle Dynasty. Wait, hold on. Let's wrap up Crown Jewel.
Oh yeah, I don't know. What's your rating? You
I
give
rate
it
this
a B plus, like
I rate this a 1.7 drop kicks out of 5.
I will match your rating and also give it a 1.7.
Okay. I just fucking hated it, man. I don't know. It was bad.
I didn't feel like a seething rage for it or anything like
I'm
that.
not like, my blood is not boiling, but I'm like, man.
Like, what a waste of time.
Yeah, I was like, I just wasted 3 hours.
I know.
So, yeah, circling back, Wrestle Dynasty. Kenny Omega showed up in New Japan. He came back, and he announced that his first match back to wrestling is going to be at Wrestle Dynasty. I'm not sure who he's facing. I didn't look that deep, but I just saw a clip of Kenny Omega, and I was happy inside.
Yeah, I'm very happy to hear that. I didn't know until you told me.
Yeah,
so,
it's very exciting. So we're going to see Kenny Omega back soon. Maybe he can save AEW or whatever.
Yeah, well, I think it'll be a good timing, too, for the Young Bucks to come back.
Yeah.
And then, because they're presumably gone for a bit.
Yeah.
And then he'll call them out or something, or they'll come back and wreck his shit. I wonder if he's like 100% now. Or I wonder what he's at, you know?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because it sounded like he was on his deathbed.
Yeah, literally, he was like, "Oh, if I get hit in the stomach, I will die."
Yeah,
so,
dude, my mom had diverticulitis. It was no joke. Like,
yeah.
so it's a real scary fucking thing. Your tum is all fucked up.
Yeah.
So
That sounds spooky.
And who will he face? That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Have him face Jack Perry.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
I don't know.
That'd be good, though. I would like it.
It'd be good, and like the Bucks aren't there, so have him face Brandon Cutler.
Oh my god.
He's stuck around to shred all the documents. Have him face Brandon.
Yeah, right.
Like, I still don't really know what that was.
He's like, why'd you shred all my pay stubs?
Yeah, he's like, now I know paid.
Yeah, right.
He didn't get direct deposit. He got paid by check.
Oh no! He shredded his checks.
Oh no! What are they gonna do now?
Oh man. And then Zack Sabre Jr. was having a little celebration on New Japan, same episode. Ricochet comes out of the crowd, attacks Zack Sabre Jr. They are facing for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship.
I was gonna ask
Dynasty.
if he was the champion, and then I remembered that he won the G1.
Yeah,
and,
so
that's pretty sick.
yeah, they will also.
I'd tune into that show.
Dynasty. Well, Wrestle Dynasty is an AEW show.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
That's how you said that's happening at Dynasty. Okay.
Yeah, at Wrestle Dynasty, that's gonna be
Wrestle Dynasty.
Yeah,
sorry.
that show.
Are we gonna have to distinguish between Dynasty and Wrestle Dynasty?
I hope they get rid of Dynasty.
Yeah. They probably won't, but that show is gonna go hard, I think.
Yeah, it's gonna be great, dude. If you have Kenny on the card and fucking Ricochet and Zack Sabre Jr., like, goddamn, dude, I'm already watching. $50, here you go.
I'm locked in. I'm locked in, baby. Let's fucking do it.
So it'll be good.
Oh, you know what I did want to talk about? If you have any thoughts on it,
yeah,
because I certainly do. WWE's new indie thing that they're rolling out.
Oh yeah, it's certainly interesting.
The ID system. They're like trying to, they're trying to monopolize independent wrestling.
Yeah.
That's really kind of the gist of it, I think.
It is.
Is that they're just like, hey, it's like this is not that similar, but it's like when the Fine Bros were like, nobody else can do reaction content except for us. When they just fucking put a patent and they were like, hey, you can't do that. We invented that. I feel like that's what WWE's gonna end up doing with any independent shows.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, we actually invented wrestling, so you guys have to pay
I don't
us.
know. It makes me nervous because it takes it's gonna on one hand, it might be giving a lot of opportunities to some smaller independent wrestlers and give them more of a platform and more of just an opportunity to grow. But on the other hand, you're I don't want to say putting independent companies out of business, but in a way you kind of are.
Well, the other thing is the big thing that I saw of like backlash to this is these places are going to be like WWE ID like certified, right? So they're gonna like teach the WWE way. And
right, they're almost like trying to like impose that style of wrestling.
Exactly. So the big scare here is like, oh, we're just gonna get rid of like all these different styles, all these unique styles, and now it's just all gonna be WWE.
Independent wrestling dead in 2 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Give it 2 years, they're gonna die.
Yep.
You know, it is a real concern, and I hope for the sake of people being able to, you know, continue doing what they love, that, you know, there isn't this monopoly that we're kind of, you know, afraid of.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. That they're just kind of like, yeah, I am the first to ever do this.
I did this. Nobody else.
I did this better than anybody.
Yeah.
Or ship-it-a-bop.
You're
yeah.
fired.
Yeah, right. I heard Vince McMahon's like starting a new company or something, not
An
wrestling
entertainment
related.
company or some shit.
Yeah.
Not confirmed, but a rumor.
Yeah, he wants to like do movies, I think.
Yeah, that's nice.
I don't know. That's cute.
Yeah.
Have fun. It's like, oh, that's nice, buddy. Great job.
Good job, pal. Oh man. Yeah, it's something.
Yeah, I'm just glossing through the news. I'm trying to think of anything else, but I think that's really like the big stuff from the last week.
Yeah, I think so. We are going to have a guest this week. He is one of my friends, and we have a very interesting topic that we're going to talk about. So, that'll
Don't tell them. It's a surprise.
That's going to be on Friday, so that'll be a fun little topic there. We do have NXT 2300 on Wednesday, as well as Dynamite. We'll cover that soon. I don't know when, but soon.
Yeah.
We'll talk about those. And I think that is about it.
That
was hot.
Thanks.
You
I
know-
hope you feel better.
Yeah, I hope so too. I'm working on it.
You know, hopefully all goes well, but the way things are looking, I don't know my status for this week, so I'm hoping for the best here.
Yeah.
That I don't end up dying.
Better not. You son of a bitch.
But my throat be feeling funny, and not in a good way.
You know what else is feeling funny?
What's that? You wanted me to answer.
I wanted you to segue.
You know what else isn't funny? It's not funny that that you guys. It's not funny that you guys keep subscribing and liking our shit.
Yeah,
and,
we just hit 2,800
and share.
subs.
Yeah, but it's not funny. Like we're really upset, guys.
Yeah, guys.
It's
Stop
not funny. It's not a good.
subscribing.
Yeah. In fact, I don't even want to end this episode with a beep beep.
No. No.
No, I want to end it with a reverse beep beep.
No, we have to.
No. Reverse beep beep and reverse car crash.
Not a peeb. No.
Dropkick the commute, shining bright in the night. Join the conversation.